So Jade, first time we've been able to catch up with you properly while we're over in Birmingham. What have you made of it so far, settling in?
Yeah, it's been ace. I'm literally like overwhelmed, looking around like everything's free. I'm like, I keep going, do I have to pay for this? And they're like, no, it's free. I'm like, oh, go on then.
It's complimentary. It's complimentary for the athletes. You're all treated like royalty in there. But, just because there's so much of a setup as well, whether it's training facilities or just for your downtime and stuff like that, that the scale of things here is phenomenal, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Like, anything you need, they've got it. Like, they've got a polyclinic with x-ray machines, there's dentists, there's opticians there, physios, masseurs, everything you need. Honestly, just to help you settle in and make you feel comfortable. It's brilliant.
And just looking to the draw, of course, you've received a buy into the last 16 as well. What do you feel about that at the moment?
I'm chomping at the bit now. I just want to get going. I wanted to hopefully get in early like Jamie and just kind of pick up a little bit of momentum, and then carry that on. But do you know what? I think to go in at the quarterfinals and face England or Scotland, it's going to be brilliant, isn't it? I'm probably going to be getting booed, aren't I, for getting England, but I love that. Bring it on. I love it. But no, just happy to be here, mate. Just taking it all in. Got another week to go yet, but yeah, I'll be ready.
Well, if there's any Manx flags, I'm sure they'll be making some fair bit of noise for you, even if you were getting booed. We don't think you will. But the fact that you know exactly what you're going to be, who you could be coming up against in a couple of days, does that just give you a chance to sort of get your head around it a little bit more and then just try and keep yourself on a certain level until the day comes?
Yeah, I try not to kind of look too much into it, to be honest, because I think you can kind of overthink things. Like, I know what I've got to do. So I know my coach Peter will kind of have a look at the opposition and then we'll kind of work we'll have a little strategy going into it. So that's the main thing. I'll just focus on me. And then see them when we get in the ring.
Yeah, it is a fair bit of a wait, but I suppose it might give you a bit of time, depending on what your schedule is, just to soak things up. And the fact that you've said the facilities are absolutely mind blowing here, but we happen to be on the same flight as yourself coming across to Birmingham as well. So you've seen a bit of the city centre. Have you been able to have a chance to see a bit of the atmosphere, or have you been largely in here, just kind of getting in the zone?
Yeah, we've just been in here. I don't know if many people have been to the NEC before, but it's literally massive. Nikki Arthur, she tried to go out for a run the other day and she's gone 40 minutes and she messaged me saying, I've only done a mile and a half. Literally, there's just roundabouts around here. But I know we're going for the open ceremony tonight so we can kind of soak up the atmosphere and see what's going on down there. But obviously there's loads of things to do here as well. So yeah, just making the most of it.
And you mentioned the NEC there. We had a bit of a look around as well. It is absolutely enormous. That massive areas to do the boxing in as well. That's quite an arena to just be stepping into, isn't it?
Me and Jay went in there yesterday. We had a little tour yesterday, and I looked at Jay looked at me, and we were a bit like 6,000 people and are going to be in there. Like, when are you ever going to get the opportunity to do that again? So yeah, me and Jay are just extremely proud to be here. It's obviously more so to represent the Isle of Man, and we're just going to go in there, make the most of it, and do everything that we can to go as far as we can. So yeah, let's get the Isle of Man on the map. Hey.
Absolutely. And before you made your way out here, obviously you had a visit from Tyson Fury and Joseph Parker over to the gym before you made the journey over. How was that as an experience, having two heavyweight champions, one former heavyweight champion there, two big heavyweights in there?
Yeah, it was mad. When I was with them, I was like, just be cool, just don't act excited. So we went running with them, and then when me and my partner got home, we were like just going wild, you know what I mean? But honestly, it was amazing. Gave him some good tips, advice. Just obviously, just leave it all in the ring and just do your best. But they were absolute gents, really, really nice, down to earth guys. Just normal like you and me. But they seem to be very, very good at what they do. So yeah, it was an absolute pleasure to be able to spend a bit of time with them.
And just one final question before we let you get back to things. But in terms of, boxing on the Isle of Man, for those who maybe go to the same gym as yourself or elsewhere around the Isle of Man who are pushing for big things, they'll be seeing yourself and Jamie here at this huge stage, the Commonwealth Games. What would you say to them if they want to push for the dream of representing the Isle of Man on a big stage like this?
Just to enjoy it. I think if you don't enjoy what you're doing, then you shouldn't do it. But if you enjoy it, it makes training a lot easier, and being surrounded by good people as well. Our gym's like a family, so there's been days where I've kind of struggled, but the lads have got me through training. So yeah, just enjoy it. Be focused. Like with boxing, it's not one of them things that you can kind of train once a week. You've got to kind of live, breathe it, you know. But I've had a good team behind me, so yeah, I've been very, very fortunate. So yeah, enjoy it.